Your mind is a weapon. Train it or waste it. We're all walking around carrying something powerful. It's not in our hands, it's not in our wallets, and no one else can see it. But it's there, with you, every second, every step. It's your mind. And whether you realize it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you've trained it or neglected it, your mind is a weapon, not a toy, not an accessory, not something soft or passive. A weapon. And like any weapon, it can be used to defend, to create, to lead. Or it can be used to destroy. Mostly you. The mind is the battlefield. You see, the greatest battles we fight. They don't happen in boardrooms, in classrooms, or on stages. They don't happen on the battlefield or in the streets. They happen in silence, in your room, at night, when no one else is around, when you're staring at the ceiling, overthinking everything you've done and everything you didn't do. That's where the war begins, inside your mind. A voice whispers, "You're not enough. You're too late. You don't matter. No one believes in you." And the tragedy? We believe it. Because no one ever taught us that that voice is not truth. It's not you. That voice is an untrained weapon, firing randomly, causing damage, turning your own thoughts into bullets and shooting them at your self-worth. And the scariest part? You don't even realize you're the one pulling the trigger. The power of thought. Here's the truth the world doesn't tell you enough. What you think becomes what you believe. What you believe becomes what you feel. What you feel becomes how you act. And how you act becomes your life. Everything starts in the mind. Before someone quits, before someone gives up on their dream, on love, or even on life, they quit first in their mind. And before someone wins, before they rise, before they do the impossible, they decide to fight in their mind. You think the strongest people in the world got there because life made it easy? Number. They got strong because life didn't, but they trained their mind to not fold. Your mind builds or breaks you. Here's what makes the mind such a powerful weapon. It doesn't just react. It builds. It builds stories. It builds beliefs. It builds your reality. Tell your mind a story long enough and it becomes your truth, even if it's a lie. Tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," and eventually you won't even try. Tell yourself, "I always fail," and you'll never get back up. But tell your mind, "I'm learning. I'm not done yet. This is not how my story ends." And everything shifts, because your mind doesn't care if the story is true or false. It just believes what you feed it. The mind untrained is dangerous. Most people don't lose to failure. They lose to fear, to insecurity, to the constant noise of an untrained mind telling them they can't. They think, "If I just get motivated, I'll succeed." Number. Motivation fades. Discipline builds. And that discipline starts by taking ownership of the most powerful tool you have, your mind. Think of it like this. If you had a loaded weapon, would you let it lie around unchecked? Would you let strangers handle it? Would you let it aim itself at you? Number, that'd be madness. But that's what we do every day. Letting toxic thoughts roam freely. Letting past trauma run today's emotions. Letting other people's opinions become our identity. That's how dangerous an untrained mind is. It'll turn your power into pain. How to sharpen the weapon. So how do you turn this weapon into something that works for you, not against you? How do you reclaim the power that's always been inside you? 1. Guard your inputs. Your mind is only as healthy as what you feed it. Social media, the news, gossip, toxic conversations. If you let garbage in, you'll get chaos out. Start treating your mind like sacred ground. Protect it. Filter what you consume. Surround it with truth, with wisdom, with growth. 2. Speak power to yourself. Your self-talk is programming. Every time you say, "I can't," your brain listens and agrees. So speak with power. Even if it feels awkward, say, "I can figure it out. I am evolving. I am still writing my story. You're not lying." Visualize your future, not just your fears. Stop replaying your worst-case scenarios like a movie. Start seeing what's possible. Elite athletes visualize the win before the game. Leaders see the solution before the chaos. Your imagination isn't just for dreaming, it's for creating. 4. Discipline over emotion. There will be days you don't feel strong, days when fear creeps in, days when doubt feels louder. Train your mind to act on discipline, not feelings. Show up anyway. Push through anyway. Believe anyway. That's what warriors do. 5. Daily mental reps. You train your body with reps. Train your mind the same way. Read, reflect, write, meditate. 10 minutes a day of clarity is more powerful than hours of distraction. You wouldn't walk into war without sharpening your sword. Don't walk into life without sharpening your thoughts. When the world pushes back. Let me be real with you. Life won't go easy on you just because you're working on yourself. People will still doubt you. You'll still have setbacks. You'll still feel lost at times. But when your mind is trained, you won't panic. You won't fold. You won't break. Because you've turned your thoughts into armor. You've turned your beliefs into fuel. You've turned your pain into purpose. The voice you choose to follow. Every single day, 2 voices fight for control of your mind. One says, "You're nothing. Stay down. Quit." The other says, "Get up. You're more than this. Keep going." And you get to choose who wins. Not by chance, by choice. Because your mind is powerful. It believes what you tell it. So tell it something worth believing. Final message. The weapon is yours. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't need a perfect past. You just need to make a decision. Today, that from now on, you will not be your own enemy. That from now on, your mind is yours, and you will use it with purpose. You were born with a weapon inside you, so stop aiming it at your dreams. Stop aiming it at your heart. Stop letting fear pull the trigger. Pick it up. Train it. Use it. Let your mind fight for your peace, not against it. Let your thoughts sharpen your goals, not blur them. Let your inner voice become your coach, not your critic. Because at the end of the day, the strongest people aren't those who never fall. They're the ones who took their broken thoughts, their bruised beliefs, and turned them into power. Closing declaration, let them repeat it. Say this with me, out loud if you can. My mind is my weapon. I control it. I train it. I rise with it. Let that be your promise. Let that be your power. Because the world doesn't need more people running scared. It needs more people who know the fire they carry inside. And it all starts in the mind. So take it back, train it, and become unstoppable.